NASA knows a secret about you. The U.S. government has a secret about you. The elite have a secret about you. There's a reason that black cells are literally in outer space. Your royal DNA cellular bloodline is filled with the God particle, but it lies dormant within you. Beloved, my name is Vicky Dillard. I received supernatural insight concerning your messenger DNA code from a supernatural messenger. If you're not supernatural, this isn't for you, but if it's for you, you don't want to miss my ancestral messenger DNA code activation part 2 on the most magical date of the year. Don't miss it. The link is below. Signs and wonders follow. Don't miss it. 12/12/21 is your day to ascend into your God particle.
So one of Malcolm X's youngest daughters, Malika Shabazz, was found dead on Monday, November 22nd in her New York apartment, which is extremely sad. Oh, I hate to hear that. They say her death is definitely felt throughout Black America, as many has watched for years the family struggle to reconcile the loss of their revolutionary father. Now, they say Shabazz's 23-year-old daughter found her lying unresponsive in her Brooklyn apartment. Now, the NYPD reported that the 56-year-old appears to have died of natural causes, a determination which has yet to be confirmed by a medical examiner. Okay, so if a medical examiner has not said anything yet, why are you saying that? Why are you putting that out there? I don't like when they do that, when you definitely didn't have any kind of confirmation from a coroner, etc. Let's say Shabazz appears to have had a pre-existing condition that could have contributed to her death, as according to the NYPD commissioner. I say after speaking with those close to Shabazz, he had said that at this point in time, working with other authorities, the medical examiner, and speaking into the family, she had been ill for a period of time, and at this point, nothing appears suspicious. As now, Shabazz was not present when her father, who was Malcolm X, was assassinated in 1965. It said her mother, the late Dr. Betty Shabazz, who was killed in an apartment fire in 1997, was pregnant with her and her twin sister, Malak. It said when their father was killed. It said the two were named after their dad as a tribute to his life. Now, the news comes only days after two men were exonerated for their father's death. They say the Manhattan District Attorney Cyrus Vance Jr. worked with the Innocence Project to clear the names of Mohammed A. Aziz, 83, and Khalil Islam, who died in 2009. They say their family has not publicly given a statement on her untimely demise. Now, you remember also a few years ago, Malcolm X's grandson also died in Mexico, right? I mean, they said that supposedly somebody either got to him, threw him off of a roof or something. I don't know what he was involved with in Mexico. I always tell people, a lot of y'all want to go down there to Mexico, and it's a lot of stuff down there. Y'all don't know what's going on. I said, that's why I tell people my place is Africa. That's why I feel that's why I belong. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to people in Mexico. We got people in Mexico that watch the show. But, for her to die, especially at that age, but people did say she was ill. We have to take care of ourselves as much as possible. Especially when we have, different pre-existing conditions. Make sure you take care of yourself. Because one thing about us, I understand due to medical racism, some of us are so, about the doctor, right? But find a doctor within the community, because it's been proven that Black people will go to the doctor a lot sooner, a lot of times, when they have a Black doctor. That's why I'm a big advocate of Black doctors and meeting Black doctors with Black patients, because some things that we have can be fixed real quick without us having some of these health issues. But we hate to hear this, and this family has been through a lot. It's been through a lot, and we know that in relation to Malcolm, is that other cop on his deathbed admitted that it was a hit orchestrated by the NYPD and the FBI at that time period. You remember when J. Edgar Hoover was over it, he was orchestrating all kind of things against brothers and sisters that was fought for our freedom. Fighting for our freedom, in this nation is always demonized and criminalized. But, let me know in the comments, what you think about this particular story. It's definitely not one of the best ones to report on, but, it's definitely, she will be missed. Living in America as a black person, you recognize there is one set of laws for you and one set of laws for those, especially in the white community. In our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, I take you through times in my life when I first started noticing white supremacy. We teach you how to recognize it, identify it, and also counter it in our book. This book is a beginner's course for those that are just starting to wake up and open their eyes to see the system of white supremacy. As a black American person, you must understand this system because this system is life or death to you. How you handle it, how you deal with it, it can affect your mental health if you don't understand this system. Pick up our book, Passive Aggressive Racism and the System of White Supremacy, today on Amazon.